Hi there, Dave Forrest here for F52TV. Welcome to episode 18. As you may be able to tell, I've been a little bit under the weather this week, and so I'm afraid I didn't get very much done. I have pulled myself together in order to film this episode, but I dare say it won't be one of the best. As you can see, the set has slightly changed. In light of the time of year, we've got the tree on this side in place of my usual banner, and of course there's Dolly. She's looking a lot bigger, anybody who saw her in that one episode. So look, let's just get on with this, alright? There is a Christmas gift coming up, free video download, and I'll let you know about that a bit later on. But let's talk about who won last week's competition to win the wristband. 2 winners. All you had to do, as always, was watch the video, like the video, favourite this episode, and leave a comment on the video here for this product. And the winners are appearing on screen now. Well done to you two. Send me a message through the YouTube channel, through the YouTube system, and they will make their way to you in the post. Now, next week's competition, I say next week's, I'll talk about that later, but the next competition is to win this, and there's nothing there. But take a look at this. I'm obsessed with sleight of hand card magic, and I was recently afforded the opportunity to meet a man named Tony Worrell. And Tony Worrell is considered to be one of the finest exponents of sleight of hand card magic in the world. He's written some of the most important books on the subject, and he's a real legend. And I was particularly pleased to meet him because of one particular move that he created, a technique that he developed that's known as the tunnel move. What the tunnel move is when you take a card and you push it through the pack, and when that card emerges from the other side, it is seen to have changed into a different card. Now, Tony Worrell never revealed the method behind his technique for changing cards like this, and so when I met him, I asked him if he wouldn't mind showing me the move, and he agreed. Now, my deck was on the table, but he went into his pocket and he removed 4 cards. He showed me what they were, and they were actually 4 jokers, and he said, I'll show you the tunnel move 4 times, and if by the 4th time you still don't know how it's done, then the chances are you never will. And he laid the jokers out like this. Then he picked up my deck, he took the first joker, and he said, now watch carefully, Dave, because this only takes a second. He put the joker in the centre of the pack, pushed it through the deck, and when it emerged from the other side, it had changed into an ace. Well, I didn't know exactly how he had achieved that, but I said, you know what, I think I saw you do something. Maybe you switched it before you put it through the pack. And he said, that's fine, Dave, you've got 3 more chances to see this. He said, so watch carefully this time, I'll definitely show you it's the joker. Place it in the centre of the pack, and then he pushed it through. And when it came out the other side, I could hardly believe that it had changed into another ace. Now, I have to confess, I had no idea how he might have done this. So the only thing I could say was, you know what, perhaps the card was face down an awful lot. If I could definitely see it was a joker in the middle, maybe I'd have more of a chance. And he said that's fine. He took the 3rd joker like this, and he said, now watch, Dave, I'm going to show you without doubt that it is a joker that goes into the centre of the pack, just like so. Then he pushed it through the pack, and when it emerged from the other side, it had somehow changed into an ace. And he looked at me as if to say, are you any the wiser? And I have to confess, I definitely wasn't. He said, look, Dave, there's 1 more joker to go. He said, perhaps the reason you're having so much difficulty is because you're looking for a technique. You're trying to unravel a method. Tony said, consider the idea, Dave, for 1 second. that the tunnel move isn't actually a sleight of hand technique at all. He pulled the last joker through the pack. It miraculously changed into the final ace, and to this day I still have no idea how he done it. So that was Tunnel Vision, one of my effects that is available at F52.com as a download only. You can't buy it on DVD, which is why I done this, which was one of those things that seemed like a hilarious aside when I thought about doing it. Now that I've done it, I rather wish I hadn't, because I don't feel it was that funny. Anyway, moving on. Again, there are links appearing on screen. Please watch the videos that are in these links. Leave comments, like the video, and if you can see your way to favouriting this episode, and make sure you leave a note saying that you favourited, then you may be one of 5 lucky winners for the Tunnel Vision download. Winners announced probably in the new year. I think I may have a break next week. In fact, I definitely will. I may put something up next week, but I won't be doing the full show until the new year again. So yeah, lots of luck. Okay, I want to give out a shout out here. He didn't send me this video or anything like that. I just happened to be browsing the web, and I dare say because of my name and stuff's in my video, then other videos that feature my name sometimes appear, like you might like this. And it is a kid, and his username is TallyHoViper645, and he is performing 2 effects. One is an ace production by Cameron Francis, my good buddy Cameron, and the other is an effect of mine from the Forrest Francis project called the 3-card trick. The link is on screen right now. I think this guy does a great job, and what's really nice to see is that here's a young guy putting up magic on YouTube that he's actually performing for people, right? It's not like a webcam and and just on the hands and stuff. He's actually doing it. I think his presentation is good. I think his handling is great. I just think he does a great job, and it's good to see, and I think you should all go and watch the video, and make sure you like it as well. Leave him a comment. I say to you, TallyHoViper645, good job. Okay, so once again, the Lee Smith project has been on the back burner. I have been ill in bed for a couple of days, and I still don't feel particularly well, and I'm hoping to get myself back on my feet by Christmas. But speaking of Lee Smith, let's have a look at him performing one of his signature routines. This is a great effect, and nobody does it quite like he does. Check this out.
Okay, Dave, check out these lighters. You get these lighters at the Esso garage on the motorway, the snapping shops. Watch the logos. If you take these, you can pull the logos off, and throw them back on. So you pull it off, just throw it back on. Now slowly it comes off like this until I tap it, but it vanishes completely until, of course, I just place it back again. But I do cheat, you need 2. My pocket, I've got another one. One with a logo, one without, they jump. So they go from here to here, here to here. If you don't blink, you'll almost see it go like this. And jump back up to this one, like so, and back again. It's a bit that confuses me when you put them together when you get 4. So when you actually rub them in the thumbs, they come off, and you get stuck with 2 blanks. To shake and they come back. If you rub them on the arms this way, you actually get stuck with one with and one without. So I don't know, it confuses me as well.
Lee Smith there performing his signature lighter routine. I think you'll have to agree, a lot of magic going on there, and nobody does it quite as good as Lee. I've seen other guys attempt it, but he's absolutely, it's like second nature to him. Great stuff from Lee Smith. I believe it's available if you're interested in learning the routine on his steps system, either volume 1 or volume 2, but just buy them both because they're both great. Okay, so on to the free Christmas gift, a gift from me to you during this season of commercialism. So and if you don't celebrate Christmas, don't worry, magic's not about religion. I wish nothing was about religion, but this isn't my world, unfortunately. It's just a freebie. Something for you to download. It usually costs £5. It's about, I don't know, what's that, about $10, something like that. And it's called Staple, and it's a very cool offbeat transposition, and it is available for download on my website. There is a link on screen now. Follow that link. Add Staple to the cart. It's right at the bottom of the page. Just add it to the cart. It says $4.95, but if you add it to the cart, you'll see it's for free. Go through the checkout process. It won't cost you a penny. You can download it for free, and that's my gift from me to you, as a way of saying thank you, of course, for watching Full 52 TV. Okay, so as I said, there won't be a full episode next week to speak of. I won't do the competition. I'll try and post something, maybe just a free trick or something like that, you know, to keep the weekly update going, but it won't be a full episode. Episode 19 will appear in the new year on the 5th of January, which coincidentally is also that night I'll be performing my new lecture for the Home Counties Magic Society. So if you're in the sort of Reading area, please do come along to the lecture, Home Counties, on the 5th of January. So all that remains for me to say is that I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope you keep watching Full 52 TV. I have to say, you know, it feels like the end of the year. Obviously it's not, but you know, it's been going for weeks and weeks now, and I'm really pleased by the way that it's turned out. The subscribers keep growing, and thanks for all your lovely comments and for continuing to watch and listen to me just go on and on and on. I do appreciate it very much. So again, make sure you all have a great Christmas. Or I should have said magical Christmas. That would have been like corny and like a pun. I'll do it anyway. Make sure you have a magical Christmas. I will see you in the new year. Again, I might see you next week, but I'll definitely see you again for episode 19 in the new year. I'm Dave Forrest for Full 52 TV. I'll see you next time.